Hello everyone, I'm Angelo. Been homeless in Northern Virginia for 4 months now, and this is my first weekend not working in like 5.5 years. It's a strange feeling. It's a little bit of emptiness, symbolized by the big blue sky over me. It's a cool shot. But I mean, I'm glad about it. It's not like a horrible feeling. I drove by my job, the bar I worked at, last night. I was thinking about going in. I didn't end up going in because I was like, there's a bunch of cars out front. That means it's busy in there, and it usually is on Fridays. And on top of that, I'm trying to get to bed early. If I gotta wait to get served, that means I'm gonna have to wait to pay and everything. And everything's expensive, so I wasn't trying to. And you know, I don't want to be a cheapskate in there and like not spend much money. So I just didn't go in. I'm like, I gotta wait till I get some other money coming in before I can go kind of anywhere other than like McDonald's. So I felt weird, like it was a weird, but it was glad. You know, it was like a memory that I'm taking with me. It's like the shadow, the ghost world of the bar is still with me. Even though part of me also just kind of wanted to go in and work. Like I texted the new guy who works there, who's taking my job, and said, how's it going? He said, great. So I was like, kind of want to go by and just make sure everything's all right. But it wasn't that important to me. It's not like I that seriously wanted to. I'll forget about it soon enough. But it was weird, that sensation, like there's something I've taken with me from this job. Sorry about the traffic. I wanted a nice shot. I didn't want to be in the car. I did this for you. I did this for you guys. Let me step away from the traffic a little. There you go. Get that tree in the shot for a sense of scale. My arm's getting tired. So now it's a big question of what do I do with my time? I was almost at a loss yesterday. It started like hailing out for a few minutes. And some weird thing called like Graubin or something. What the hell? Like they said it on the radio and I saw it written in something about the weather, like hail and like Graubin are falling. What the fuck is Graubin? Graubin sounds like something you gotta cut off a chicken before you cook it. It was just weird. I've never heard that phrase before, but I've never quite seen hail like that before either. It was like big hail, but it wasn't that hard, so it wasn't like pelting my car super hard. I was in my car, whatever. But I was sitting there thinking about what do I do now? Like, at least I always had that structure imposed on me so that every weekend I knew I had to go to work. And now, here you go, that's an intimidating shot. And what am I going to do now? Look kind of like Marilyn Manson with the dark eyes. And I was like, man, I hope I don't get just tripped up and lost and, you know, lose my way. And I went and did a live stream yesterday. And then, sure enough, you know, I sat down, studied for several hours, studied Spanish. My Spanish is improving a lot. And, by the way, so I'm trying to give English lessons to Spanish speakers. Even though my Spanish isn't perfect, I can teach English because I understand the challenges. English, the more I study Spanish, the more I realize how wildly difficult English can be. The spellings don't make sense, pronunciations don't make sense. English comes from a lot of different languages. So things just have gotten compacted. You look at English from like 400 years ago, you'll see like the same words a lot of times, but they're spelled very different. I saw something like fishing is like F-Y-Y-S-H-Y-Y-N-G. I was like, what the hell is that word? And then I saw it like translated to modern English. And that's just kind of how English came about, is just screw it. We'll just change around the letters. So I'm working on getting clients. I handed out my info to a few people, a few Spanish speakers I kind of, you know, see around. And I'm going to hopefully see a friend soon who's interested in lessons, and he'll get some other people who are interested. And that's how I'm hoping to, you know, get this out there, is word of mouth. It's weird. As I get older, I'm less and less interested in doing everything through technology and, you know, online posts or whatever. I just want to meet someone and get the deal done right there. And plus, I looked on Craigslist to post a job or post a service. You got to pay $5. I'm like, screw that. I can get people just going up and down the street. That's not a big deal. A lot of Spanish speakers are very nice, and it's just, a matter of there's a need there, and being somebody who can fill that need, who understands their concerns and fears and what's held them back from doing it. And, also I offer a good price. And all I need, by the way, is a few clients a week. So if I can get like 10 clients a week, I'm good. I'm making about as much as I was before. Any more than that is just bonus. So I'm hoping for more, because I plan on giving like maybe hour-long lessons. So that's just 10 hours a week, and I'm already making about as much as I was making 24 hours a week at my old job, doing something that, was just tedious and taking up a lot of time. And really, it was taking much more than 24 hours a week, because I was having to structure my whole day around it. I sleep so late. I wouldn't be able to go to the grocery store. I'm not bothering going to the grocery store if I have to go in the afternoon on a weekend, and it's going to be fucking packed, especially Aldi, because that's about the only one I can shop at. The prices are so good there. Not even Walmart has as good prices as Aldi. So I would have to spend money out, like, it's just everything, if I get up late, it's like, oh, I don't want to be at the gym this late and then try and get an hour or two of studying or screenwriting done. I don't have time to go to my parents' house, get my laptop, shoot and edit videos. Right now I've started typing my screenplay on my laptop, so in a way that's good, because even though like today I'm not going to have my laptop, I'm not going to bother getting it. The good thing is, like, it makes me focus my time more. Instead of thinking I've got 50 tasks to do, like today, I already went to the gym. It's so weird. It's like noon or before noon. I'm like, there's stuff going on. Like, this is supposed to be like the twilight hour for me where I'm sleeping. But I managed to get up early, slept really well, went to the gym, and managed to finish all that and eating before like 11:30. So I'm like, whoa, it's like, am I supposed to be doing stuff this hour? It's like, am I caught in some, mysterious half-alive world from a movie or something? Anyways, so today I'm going to mostly study actually, I'm going to see a free movie today. So that's the other nice thing. I was missing out on events on weekends. So thank goodness today. And plus, because I don't have my job, like, I can just sleep anywhere near close by where I'm going to be the next day. Now, I got to be close to a gym, too, but there's several gyms around here, so, like, I can just pick, I'm like, oh, I'll just go sleep somewhere close by, so that way I don't have a long drive tomorrow. So that's really cool, and I still got time to kill, so I get to study more Spanish. I might see my friend today, and I don't know if I'll be giving him a lesson. I hope so. And getting some referrals, and this is where Jordan Belfort's straight line persuasion is going to come in handy so much, because if you're in sales, which is anything, you're getting people to buy into what you want and your vision, you've got to convey that to others, that vision, and make sure you identify people's needs and make them feel listened to and special. So straight line persuasion, I thought I'd be rich in insurance sales or something, and I'll always be using it. Jordan Belfort, the Wolf of Wall Street. Everybody should learn this skill, because it's helped me so much every day in setting tasks and goals that excite me and doing stuff that scares me. It scared me even to go into a restaurant the other day and post my info to be, English teacher. Because I'm like, oh, I don't know if, people think my Spanish isn't good enough, or they'll look at me like, I'm just this outsider weirdo. But I realized it doesn't matter. Like, I'm retraining my brain to say, okay, that's a good sign. If I'm scared of it, it means I should probably do it. If it means taking a risk and taking a chance on rejection and failure. So, I'm going to want to ask clients, identify their needs. Ask them, why are you trying to study Spanish? And by the way, there's a specific way you ask that, because there's two ways of asking, why do you want something? It's like, why in general, like, well, I want to learn English, and why for what reason? Like, why specifically? You want to learn it for your job, to make friends, to, whatever, start a business. So, anyways, that's just a little Spanish lesson for you. So ask stuff like that. Ask, what are your concerns? What are your fears? What have been the challenges before? Have you ever had bad experiences, trying to learn English? Identify their needs and make the, feel like, oh, this is the perfect fit for them. I got the perfect case to pitch them, why they should have me. And for a lot of people, it's an easy enough sell. It's just that once they're already there, you're always closing them. You're always reselling them and getting them to feel even better about using your services, and then asking for referrals, saying, okay, now can you text 3 friends maybe to ask if I can get their information, and then I can text them later and see if we can meet. And I only need a few of those before I'll be good for the week. If I have 15 clients, that's perfect. Now, I don't expect everybody to meet me every week, so that's why I want to keep changing. They can come in from one lesson if they want, and that's that. And then I'll give them stuff to study and tell them, really a lot of the studying will be listening to English, because you cannot learn English from reading it. You will not be, you got to hear how it's used, the rhythm of it, everything. And stuff does not translate directly from Spanish to English, and the only way to get used to that, it's these strange sounds and the way phrases are put together. Just hear the language over and over. Anyway, so looking forward to that. It's something I thought about before, kind of similar to how I used to think about living in my car, but I was like, oh, I'll hate it. I'll hate being without my computer. And sure enough, I ended up somehow doing it, even though I was sure that would be the last thing I'd ever want to do. And now I'm feeling pretty good about it. So I still got like a week or two. Let's say, like, if I'm good about my money, like 2 weeks before I really, really need to make money. And so I'm searching. I'm going to be out, handing out my info to people, trying to get other people's info. That's another sales mistake. And actually, I should have asked this guy's info, but I'll probably see him again too. I gave him my info to give some other people and himself. He said, yeah, sure, they're going to call you. And nobody's called me. So, it's always like you should ask their info. Say, can I, get your number? And if, you got some time, I'll call you. Sound fair enough? And make it sound real reasonable, no pressure. And this is not high pressure, pushing people to buy stuff, trying to scare them into buying. Like, you don't do this, I don't know what's going to, like a mechanic. So I'm like, well, I don't know. Your headlights are out. Car could last another, 100 miles or 100,000 miles. Just don't know. Thinking about this mechanic shop that they didn't pass my car for inspection. You got to get safety inspection in Virginia. And they said the headlights were too foggy to pass safety inspection. They said, well, they're installed incorrectly. They're all crooked, which they weren't. And they're too foggy. It's like, well, we could put in new ones. It'd be like $250. And look at my old video with the mad scientist to clean my headlights. I got $6 rubbing compound, like turtle wax or whatever, at Home Depot. Cleared them up. Since then, I've had to clear them up one more time. Did that? Perfect. And it's the easiest thing. You don't have to rinse them off afterwards. Nothing. Just make sure they're clean and dry beforehand. And if that's not enough, then use sandpaper on it. I forget which, like, you should go from a rough grade to a smooth grade, like a fine grade. I think that's it. So $6 instead of $250. That is not good sales, because that's not ethical, and you're not really giving a great service. If they had told me just get some, rubbing compound, I'd be glad to go back there, because when I actually need service, I would go to them. But now, not going to bother. So it's a big question now how this is all going to work, but I'm not too worried about it. I should be, in a way. Think about it. 5.5 years was steady work, and I did other stuff, did videography, did real estate videos, and now no work, except with you guys on YouTube. But thank good, just, figured out what I need to do, and I can make good money giving Spanish lessons. So gonna get on that today. My ears are still hurting from McDonald's and noise, beeping, and my job, the music playing all the time, although it's not super loud at my job, and just any noise, the traffic noises. I gotta wear earplugs out for like a couple days and not talk so much, which is gonna be hard since I'm making videos, because everything hurts my ears and they need time to recover. My ears are so sensitive. Anyways, de todas formas, voy a salir. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Voy a practicar mi español. I'm gonna practice my Spanish. Y buscar por clientes. No. Buscar para clientes. I'm gonna search for clients. Estoy oscuro. I'm dark, in the shadow. Puede ver mi sombra. You can see my shadow. All right. Anyway, hey, that's pretty good. My pronunciation's getting pretty good. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Subscribe for more videos. Got a lot more stuff. Hey, we did the Olive Garden video, which I was looking forward to for so long, where we went to Olive Garden, my mom and I, and Nolan from Great Teen Vids, 14 Kids, edited it. He did a fantastic job. He's a great editor. Watch his channel. They're such funny. They're so good at what they do. Just this like really like nice, wholesome comedy. Not that I don't love dark comedy too, but it's just nice to see like it's just a bunch of friends doing funny stuff. And he's got another Garden Cast video coming out April 2nd. And watch the Jimmy Kimmel video where my mom played What's in Your Fridge on Jimmy Kimmel Live. I love that goofy fake game show thing they did. You're like, what's in your fridge? Something I love about taking that genre and just amping it up for something so silly and simple. Like I love the, you know, make-believe of it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Gracias por mirar o por mirando. Subscribe for more. Ponga el botón de... I don't know how to say subscribe. I know how to say like to be a subscriber, like suscriptor, and whatever. Subscribe for more. Click the like button. Got a lot more videos coming soon. Bye.